I would say really it's a need of the hour. It's a right time that we are hosting this National Energy Summit, and the summit looks energy as a sector as a whole. Entire value chain is being captured. Generation again, typically the renewable is being given much more focus, and transmission is an area where we should be looking at very heavily. That is also been taken care. Of course, distribution, the master baby of the entire value chain, is also been given, and quite impressive spread of like participants, fellow speakers, and the subject is also very elaborate and it's really need of the hour. I enjoyed whatever like participation I could get, and I could also gain the potential because there are a lot of players, technological players, equipment manufacturers, mechanical equipment manufacturers. A lot of players are also here. There are technology partners are here. Overseas country, you have also have a good thing you have done is like partnered with some countries like Norway, Sweden, Switzerland, Netherlands. We done phenomenal in renewables. That way, I think this summit is quite a huge success.
Sir, earlier you were in. Recently you have joined this MAHAGENCO. So what are your plans and how you look at this?
See, MAHAGENCO, see, if you look at my spreadsheet, so I figure somewhere around 31% of the total installed capacity, and equally generation also will do that. Roughly we generate close to around 55,000 million units in a year. But we need to, like, if you look at the electricity generation growth, till 20 it was like roughly around 5%. Then because of pandemic it went down. Then suddenly if you look at 2021 or 22, it got up to 7.5%. Even if now, till September, if you look at what exactly we generated, it's almost close to around, I would say, 896 billion units. But it's going to be phenomenally double in another 6 months. If you look at generation, it's roughly more than 7 to 10% is being there. So MAHAGENCO also should cope up with that. MAHAGENCO also should cope up with that, and our renewable footprint, though we have a dominant hydro like close to around 2,500 megawatt, but our solar and wind is zero, and solar we have a very modest presence, 340. That's what we are partnering with quite the giant national PSUs and some of the state PSUs to increase our footprint in renewable, typically solar, floating solar, because you bring in you need lot of capital, because solar also gets around break even in 10 to 12 years. So you need to have a sustainability and lot of like capital infusion. So with all the structured format, we are looking at close to around 6 to 7,000 megawatt of renewable footprint in another coming 5 to 7 years should be. That way I think predominantly we will be there close to around 40% of the state's power, I would say, requirement. Thank you.